Picture this. You're surrounded by people who seem to keep making the same mistakes over and over again. But what if the real question isn't about them? It's about you. What if some of these behaviors are quietly holding you back, making life harder than it needs to be? Stick with me, because today we're uncovering the 6 hidden signs of a foolish person. The final one might make you rethink everything you thought you knew about yourself. We live in a world full of distractions, bad habits, and endless opportunities to stumble. But here's the truth. Foolishness isn't just about making silly mistakes. It's a mindset, a way of thinking that creates unnecessary stress, frustration, and missed chances. The ancient Stoics, who lived thousands of years ago, understood this better than anyone. They believed that wisdom wasn't something you were born with. It was something you could learn. In today's video, we'll explore the 6 key behaviors the Stoics warned us about. Habits that can ruin relationships, careers, and even your inner peace. By the end of this video, you'll not only recognize these traits in others, but, more importantly, in yourself. And once you do, you'll have the power to change them and unlock your full potential. Let's dive in. Sign number 1. Reacting without thinking. How many times have you seen someone lash out in anger, only to regret it moments later? Maybe you've done it yourself, said something hurtful in the heat of the moment, or made a snap decision that backfired. This is the first sign of a foolish person, reacting without thinking. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." But foolish people give up that power. They let emotions control their actions instead of pausing to think things through. Imagine this. Someone cuts you off in traffic. Do you honk angrily and shout? Or do you take a deep breath, realizing it's not worth your energy? Wise people choose the second option. They understand that reacting impulsively only fuels the fire. The lesson here? Master the pause. Before reacting, ask yourself, is this worth it? Chances are it's not. Sign number 2, refusing to learn. This one's tough to admit, but so important. The second sign of a foolish person is refusing to learn. Have you ever met someone who insists they already know everything? They shut down new ideas, ignore advice, and avoid anything that challenges their current way of thinking. The Stoics had a different approach. Seneca said, "As long as you live, keep learning how to live." Life is a constant classroom, and every experience, even the painful ones, teaches us something. But the foolish? They fear growth because it forces them to face their flaws. Think about this. If you avoid learning, you stay stuck. You miss out on opportunities to improve, grow, and adapt to a changing world. Whether it's reading a book, learning a new skill, or just listening to someone else's perspective, embrace every chance to learn. It's not just about gaining knowledge, it's about becoming a better version of yourself. Sign number 3, blaming others. Here's a hard pill to swallow. Blaming others is one of the clearest signs of foolishness. Why? Because it keeps you stuck. When you point fingers at your boss, your parents, the government, you're giving away your power. You're saying, "I can't change my life because it's someone else's fault." Epictetus, another great Stoic philosopher, said, "It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." The wise person takes responsibility for their life. They ask, "What can I do to improve this situation, even when it's hard?" Let's be honest, life isn't fair. Bad things happen, but blaming others only adds to your frustration. The next time you're tempted to point fingers, pause and reflect. What can you control? How can you take responsibility for your actions? That's where real power lies. 4. Chasing validation. Let's talk about something that's more common than ever in the age of social media: constantly seeking validation. Have you ever posted something online only to obsess over the likes, comments, and shares? Or maybe you've gone out of your way to impress someone, even if it meant going against your values. This is what the Stoics cautioned against. We care more about the opinion of others than our own soul. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Approval is the lifeblood of idiots. They place more value on what other people think of them than on their own values and deeds." The fact is, though, that no amount of acclaim, likes, or compliments will ever genuinely make you happy. Knowing that your life is in line with your values is the source of true confidence. Therefore, the next time you find yourself looking for approval, pause and consider whether you are doing this for them or for yourself. Sign number 5, talking more than listening. Have you ever been in a conversation where one person dominates, interrupting everyone and acting like they know it all? That's the 5th sign of foolishness, talking more than listening. Epictetus said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." Listening isn't just polite, it's a superpower. It helps you understand others, build deeper relationships, and learn new things. Foolish people miss this because they're too busy trying to prove themselves. They talk over others, jump to conclusions, and often miss the point entirely. The next time you're in a conversation, challenge yourself to listen more. Ask questions, show interest, and see how much you can learn. It's a simple habit that sets the wise apart from the foolish. Sign number 6, resisting change. And lastly, the most perilous indication of all, resistance to change. Although life is always changing, stupid people tend to hold on to the past. They fear the unknown, avoid challenges, and stay in their comfort zone, even when it's no longer serving them. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Adapt yourself to the life you have been given and find beauty in it." Change isn't something to fear, it's something to embrace. It's through change that we grow, learn, and discover new possibilities. Think about it. Every breakthrough, every success story, started with someone willing to take a risk, try something new, and embrace uncertainty. The wise see change as an opportunity, not a threat. So ask yourself, are you resisting change, or are you ready to grow? There you have it, the 6 undeniable signs of a foolish person. Here's the thing. We've all been guilty of these behaviors at some point. The key is not to be perfect, but to be aware. Awareness is the first step toward growth. Which of these signs resonated with you the most? Have you seen them in others, or even in yourself? Let me know in the comments below. And remember, wisdom isn't about being smarter than everyone else. It's about making better choices every day. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights on Stoic philosophy and self-improvement. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.